On May 21st, 2024, a bill was signed into law in South Carolina that will require property wholesalers to obtain a real estate license to operate legally, making wholesaling as we know it an illegal practice in that state. Stick around because this information could be crucial for your real estate business. We'll tell you who will be enforcing the law and how a very common business practice in wholesaling could land you in trouble. So, what's the buzz about South Carolina Bill 4754? Let's break it down so it's easy to understand. Essentially, if you're wholesaling properties in South Carolina, you now need to be a licensed real estate agent. That's right, the days of casually flipping contracts without a license are over. But why, you ask? Let me explain. Under the bill, the state considers anyone who advertises and sells assignable contracts or property interests expecting to make a profit as a broker. And brokers, my friends, need licenses. This is meant to ensure that everyone involved in real estate transactions is held to the same professional standards, therefore protecting consumers and maintaining market integrity. You may be saying, I don't have to worry about it. I don't live in South Carolina. The fact of the matter is that South Carolina is only the latest state to pass a law to regulate the real estate wholesaling industry more closely. Other states with similar laws are Illinois, Oklahoma, Georgia, and Nebraska, and I would not be surprised if others follow suit. Do you live in one of these or other states that require wholesalers to obtain a real estate license? What has been your experience? Feel free to share your insights with the community in the comments. Now, let's talk about who will be keeping an eye on these new regulations. The South Carolina Real Estate Commission will be the regulatory agency tasked with enforcing Bill 4754. They'll make sure that all real estate wholesalers in the state are properly licensed, adhering to the new requirements. This means they'll be responsible for issuing licenses, monitoring compliance, and taking action against any violations. So, if you're wholesaling properties in South Carolina, you'll need to stay on their good side by following the rules. Here's something important to keep in mind. With the new law in place, real estate agents will be more vigilant about unlicensed wholesalers. Many wholesalers use text marketing, cold calling, and mail campaigns to find deals. But guess what? A lot of the recipients of these campaigns are licensed agents. According to some industry insiders, these agents will be eager to report unlicensed wholesalers to the authorities. So, make sure you're licensed and playing by the rules, or you might find yourself turned in by the very people you're trying to do business with. One crucial aspect of this bill that you need to be aware of is that once you get your real estate license, you're actually prohibited from wholesaling in any capacity. That's right. Even after putting in the effort to become licensed, you can't continue wholesaling as you did before. This means that licensed agents or brokers can't engage in typical wholesaling activities, like assigning contracts for a profit without taking ownership of the property. This change aims to keep the roles and responsibilities clear and avoid conflicts of interest. It's super important to understand this new legal landscape to avoid any costly mistakes. Confusing, I know. So, make sure to educate yourself thoroughly about these new regulations and how they impact your wholesaling business. For more details, check out the full text of Bill 4754 and stay updated with the South Carolina Real Estate Commission's guidelines. This new law is changing the game for wholesalers. But remember, every challenge is just an opportunity in disguise. Thanks for tuning in. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to keep coming back for more real estate tips and updates. Share your thoughts on this topic in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video.